Hey scholars, happy Monday. Today we are going to actually be going back and we are going to learn more about a personal narrative. And just as a quick review, personal narratives are stories about things that happen to us. So it's something that happened to you. And we're going to use this really nice graphic organizer, and it looks like a watermelon slice. If you take a look, you have the watermelon piece, and then there are seeds in the middle. And what we're going to do today is we are going to focus on a theme or a topic, and this is going to be a moment when you felt proud. Okay, so you're going to think about a time when you felt proud. I am going to hit the text box so I can type my event right here, and I'm going to say I felt proud when I cleaned my sister's house for her. So I cleaned my sister's house for her, and it might sound kind of strange that I felt proud of that, but I did because my sister was very busy. She's a nurse, and she's got a lot going on, and I cleaned her house for her, and I felt proud of myself for doing that. Now, if you look here, we've talked about beginning, middle, and end a lot this year. We've talked about beginning, middle, and end in our reading groups. We talk about how you can do a retell of a story by talking about what happens in the beginning, the middle, and the end. And if you take a look at this nice graphic organizer, which a graphic organizer is just a fancy way of saying a visual or picture way to organize your thoughts, organize what's going on in your head. If you look, the beginning starts at the side here, at the left side, and then it tells you to say a detail, and then the middle, and then a detail, the end, and then a detail. So in each of these seeds, you're going to put one sentence. Now, I'm going to use the T-Text tool for this, and I'll just resize it and make it smaller so it fits nice. But cleaning my sister's house for her. So I'm going to say, so in the beginning, and I'm going to start my sentence just like that, in the beginning. And the word beginning is written right there, so I should spell it correctly. In the beginning, I went to my sister Lindsay's house to watch my nephews. Okay, now this is humongous, so I'm going to make it smaller. I clicked outside the box, and I'm going to make it tiny, stretch it out a little bit. I want to try to make it as big as I can, but not too big. It looks pretty nice. It fits inside the seed pretty well. Okay, so that's a complete sentence. In the beginning, I went to my sister Lindsay's house to watch my nephews. Now here, I'm going to give another detail. So I'm going to click the T for text, and I'm going to add a little bit more. And I'm going to tell my listeners, my readers, and also you, just a little bit about why I went over there. So I did not have school. I did not have, I'm going to call it work, but school. I did not have work that day, and my sister wanted, I'm going to say my nephews wanted to spend time with me, their aunt. So again, this is humongous. It's nice to have it be big when you first type, but then you got to make it smaller. Move it up here. Stretch it out a little bit. Resize it. I did not have work that day, and my nephews wanted to spend time with me, their aunt. Okay. In the middle, after Cam got on the bus for school, Logan, so I'm using another transition word. So I used the word after. I'm going to change it, and I'm going to say in the middle. So you have that word middle. In the middle, You know what? I just thought of something. This will happen when you're working on your story too. I'm going to change this up a little bit. I'm going to add another little detail to my beginning. After Cam got on the school bus, Logan and I played with toys and read books. Okay. So I added an extra detail to the beginning right here, and I'm just going to put it underneath this detail. Okay. Now in the middle, I'm going to hit the text box in the middle. So again, this is a story that happened to me. So I'm remembering what happened in the beginning, what happened in the middle, and what happened in the end. In the middle of the day, I put Logan down for a nap. I looked around the house and it was a little messy. Okay, so I'm gonna, again, this is humongous. I'm gonna make this a little smaller so it fits a little more nicely in the middle seed. There we go. In the middle of the day, I put Logan down for a nap. I looked around the house and it was a little messy. I decided to clean the floors, do the dishes, and do the dishes, and do a load of laundry. Okay, again, this is humongous. I'm going to make it smaller, stretch it out a little bit. So again, scholars, I'm just putting the story in order. And it's kind of nice because it just goes in order from left to right. So I have my beginning, some details. I have what happened in the middle, details. Okay, I'm going to hit the text box so I can talk about what happened at the end. After I finished at the end, I finished cleaning and I heard Logan talking in the monitor. I went to get him. He was awake. I went to get him. And then again, I'm going to add just another detail. And all of this is true. This all happened to me. My sister came home from work. Logan and I were on the couch watching Moana. My sister said, "Thank you for cleaning." Okay. So when it gets really big, I can't always see what I'm reading or what I'm typing, so I'm going to just double check. My sister came home from work. Logan and I were on the couch watching Moana. My sister said, "Thank you for cleaning." Okay. So I have the beginning of my story, I have the middle, and I have the end. And I am going to just put my name at the top because there is a nice spot for your name on here. So we can act like we're just in normal school and we have to put our name on things. It's good practice to remember that. Ooh, and then the date. I'm going to add the date too. The date is November 30th, 2020. Tomorrow it's December. Can you believe that? Oh, it's crazy. All right. There we go. And that's all it is. We're sharing our stories and we're telling our stories, second graders, because we're going to learn more about some things that happened in history, but also we're going to learn and think about our own histories and all the important things that we've experienced and all of the things that our parents have experienced so that we really understand our place in time.